All right, welcome back. Time to do some more work on this thing. I actually have a deadline. This thing's got to be ready for hunting season, which is October. October 10th is opening day, so this truck needs to be in the mountains, ready for hunting, which gives me about 2 months. Today is August 6th, so August, September, yeah, 2 months. And I've done literally nothing. Wait, no, I did the wire harness. Anyway, so this truck, on this one, I have to get the cab off of it, and I need these rear springs. Aside from that, that's the only thing I'm using off of this truck is cab, rear springs. The axles will go to another project on a later date. That truck, I'm using frame. Oh, there's a wasp. I've been waging war on wasps for like 2 months now. Saw another one. Where'd he go? Where'd dirty bugger go? There he is. Hate those things.
Is he nesting in the trunk?
Oh, I found another stinking wasp nest. I don't know if you can see it in there. I'm gonna go get the wasp spray and take care of that. It's right here.
You gotta be! I saw it too.
I'll get those later. Anyway, but one of the issues I have with this is the rear axle locking up on me. It's been sitting for 25 years, so doesn't surprise me. Anyway, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop off that plug right there and see what she looks like inside, and then probably take a bunch of my used oil that I haven't recycled yet and see how much of it I can get in there and see if I can get it to break loose. Look, there's another dirty bugger right there. They're going inside that door. All right, you watch them and find out where their nests are.
The wasps keep returning.
Then you wait inside. All right, attempt number 1. Yeah, probably not gonna come off. Hey, come on. Nope. All right, called in some reinforcements. See if we can get this to go. It goes. See how much water is in this thing. Well, there's no water in there, but there's plenty of rust. Yeah. She's full of rust. That's why there is no sign of oil. That's probably why it's locked up. So, I think we need to get some oil in this thing. Let's get some oil in her.
We should probably get a spare tire too.
I'm not worried about the tires. We'll put some air in them, it'll roll. Mine actually end up filling it right up here. So the breather hole right here. Not even a hose on it, so I may end up filling it through that, we'll see. But I'm definitely putting oil in here. Because if I can, I'd almost prefer to fill this thing like all the way up. Try to soak those gears a little bit. Dented. That's not helping me. Anyway, all right. I've got a couple gallons of used motor oil here that I'm going to spill all over myself. But I'm going to use an old 90 weight bottle. Okay. Anyway, I spilled oil all over myself. Not what I was planning. We're gonna take it and we're gonna right down the hole. It's just a lot thinner than the 90 weight. Glug, 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 glug. There we go.
Pretty good
Is
oil.
used motor oil right? No. No, it's not, but guess what?
You can't.
This differential is not being used. Not for a long time. So, we're gonna use the oil for lubrication purposes.
Look, that little baby
We call
girl.
that recycling, don't we?
Little baby girl can see.
All right. So, we are just finishing off about 5 quarts in this thing. That's a lot of oil because it started leaking out the plug hole at about 2 quarts. So, we've definitely got some oil in those bearings. It's been sitting about an hour with oil in it, and it's still stuck tight. So, I'm gonna see if I can lift one of these tires off the ground and break it loose. So, I don't want to pack my floor jack out here because that's ridiculous. But I got one of these. The only problem with these is you gotta turn them up by hand. So I took a bolt, ground the end of it down like that. I'm gonna stick this in my drill. I'm gonna run that jack up because nobody likes to do that by hand. Here we go. Here we go. All right, it works. It's working. Name that movie. All right, let's see if we can get this. I'm gonna start rocking this tire. Let's see if we can get this pinion to start moving. It's locked up tight. Yep, got some moving out of it. Oh, not out of the pinion. I do have some movement out of the spider gears in there. All right, well, we got tires to actually turn, which means they're just spinning on the spider gears. But splashing some oil around. This bearing's in there, it dry as a bone. And that pinion bearing is locked up tight. If I can get that to move, this truck will be a lot easier to roll. But I'll keep fiddling with it and seeing what I can do. Okay, so I moved the jack out to the outside out here, so that tire stayed on the ground mostly. And then I worked this tire back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I got a little bit of movement out of that. Now I'm getting lots of movement out of that pinion bearing. See that? That right there. That makes it so I can actually get this thing in the garage. I didn't know what I was gonna do with this thing locked up. So, it's good news. Let's get her in the garage, and maybe I don't want to put this in the garage yet, we'll see. One item of business was to get that done. So, you know, long checklist of things. That was one of them, to make sure that rear end turns. And it does now. Look at that. Look at that. A little crunchy going that way. I like going that way. Oh well, hey. One less thing. Progress is being made. All right, I gotta show my setup here. So we're pulling the truck up the driveway. I can't push this one because it's too tall. So I get hooked to the truck, back to a snatch block, which goes to one of these annoying bollards that protects my water heater, allegedly. Right, back to the tracker, around all my junk. It's working. We're actually almost in, see? Almost in. Okay, so the parts truck's in the garage, the one that's the frame donor. It's in the garage. We're gonna get started on this thing because I was gonna bring the other one in, but then I don't even know what to start. So we're gonna get started on this. Set you guys up here if the camera will stay there. drill press here. Oh, no. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, grab a different tripod so I can actually set you guys up so you can watch. Where are we gonna get started? I think we're gonna start with fenders. We're gonna pull the fenders off, we're gonna pull the doors off. So we're gonna try to take as much weight off of this cab as possible. And then we're gonna start, then we'll get the engine yoinked out of it. Front bumper off of it, transmission out of it, all that stuff. So I'm gonna set you guys up over here and we're gonna maybe, where the crap can I set you up? There we go. The garage is still a mess, but that's what we're gonna do. Might even close the door. Get something done. You're gonna do something even if it's wrong. This looks like an aftermarket fender, a sheet metal fender somebody bought to put on this truck. It's a nice fender. Alright, I think I got all the bolts out. Oh look, more wasp nests. And more wasp nests. Glad they're all dead. Oh, I hate wasps. That doesn't take much weight off of this thing, but every little bit helps. Doors. Took this off so I can get the doors off. That's why I did it. We're gonna put this thing in the bed. One thing you gotta appreciate working on with Japanese automobiles. They are consistently metric. And it is a relief. Alright. Okay. Alright, and see what I'm doing here. Did the door come off? No. Stupid clothes are on it. Ah, Henry, perfect timing, come here.
Oh.
Go grab me my pliers out of the, over there. Blue handle, blue and yellow handle. Kind of used to be blue. Yes. Pin. Yeah, that's heavy.
Why are you taking off?
Why am I taking the doors off? Because I'm trying to get some weight off this cab. Because the cab's got to come off. So.
I say we should leave this.
Yeah, we're going to leave the steering wheel in it. Steering column in it. But we're taking the cab off.
And only the cab.
Yeah, well, kind of. We're taking the engine and transmission, all that goes out. Cab comes off. Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. Interesting thing is, the other one's an 80, this one's an 82. Wiring is very different. Wiring is very different. This one's all the, you know, your little square fuses. The other one's the glass fuses. So, you know, we'll see what we do for wiring on that truck. I don't know. Let's see, aside from engine controls, which will be all self-contained, that truck needs headlights, tail lights, brake lights, turn signals, wipers, and HVAC. It's a few wires. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we decide. Alright. Well, this side's off. I'm going to go do the other side. Not going to bore you with that. But I'm gonna go get the other side done. All right, get that fender off of there, that door off of there. Next thing is we're gonna get this this Bambi basher off of here, because if you look at this, I can't work. Can't reach the engine because the next thing is the engine comes out. So let's get this Bambi basher off of here, and then we'll Yeah. Then we can get to the motor. Right size. Ooh, hey. I think I got the right size the first time. It's a good day. Alright, all the nuts are off the bolts. Now we're going to see if we get the bolts out. There's another one. Come on. Because I know I can get this in there. All right. That's off the truck. Kind of cool bull bar though. That may have to go back on. Tell me in the comments. Think that thing should go back on there? I don't know. I think I should modify my tracker bumper, get a nice winch tucked in here somewhere. That's what I think. But, well, modify the tracker bumper to hold a 12,000. I want a 12,000 pound on this one. Or capable of 12,000 pound on this one. So, alright. I don't even know what this thing came off of, but it's kind of cool. I think they modified it to fit this truck. It actually looks like a rear bumper. Next step in this master plan here is to get this engine out. So I'm going to start disconnecting things, getting it all ready to pull. So I got to get starter off. Thing is, it's not fully connected, which is actually kind of nice. So less work for me. Get starter off. Fuel lines are already disconnected. Let's see, there's a vacuum hose here that goes to the brake booster that's got to go. Those don't go anywhere. Let's see, the couple ground straps, motor mounts, transmission bolts. I am going to separate the motor and transmission. I've been looking at it, and with how big everything is, how heavy it is in this thing, and this crossbar here, and none of this stuff in the front comes out. I'm going to pull it separate. If this bar came out, I'd pull it all together, but this bar does not come out. And so I just don't have space to do it. It'd be sketchy anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. Get some stuff unhooked. Okay, got the engine all unbolted. I think everything's unbolted on here. There wasn't a lot to unbolt. So I backed the truck up quite a ways. I've got safety strap on it right there because I don't have any brakes on it right now. I don't have any wheel chocks under it either. Just I got a safety strap on it. I figure when I pull the engine off the transmission, it's going to want to freewheel, so shouldn't do that now. Anyway, let's pop this out. See how it happens. Set you right. Right there. All right, Leland, go up with that. Go. Let's pull down. Let's get some tension on. Let's put some.
Dad, I can still do it. I'm not going to go up on you.
A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, stop. Okay, a little more. Keep going up. More.
How do I...
Pop it off of there. Okay. Pop it off of this motor mount here.
Wow.
Ding, round one. guess what? The engine's off the motor mounts, disconnected from the transmission, and we're just gonna go this way just a little bit. And up we go. Yep, look at that. All disconnected. So, up, up, and away. All right, here we go. Up, up, and away, here we go. I know with that door open, it ruins the lighting. Okay, look out. Look out, little buddy. All right, that's probably all you're gonna get for this episode. That's what I'm gonna get done today because I've got family stuff to do. So, and I need to post this video like tomorrow. Well, I'd like to post this video tomorrow, so I'm gonna edit it all up tonight and get it posted. So anyway, we're making progress. Frame is going under the other cab, so this cab's got to come off of this one. I still have to pull the transmission and transfer case out of this. But yeah, so next video, I don't know what we're gonna get done. I didn't even know what we were getting done this one. So there's a video for you on the old Toyota. So it'll be a fun build. Follow along. Tell me what you think. So thanks for watching.